Hello and welcome to the Creative Bravery Festival 2021. My name is Nigel Clarke and I host the Baby Club alongside Giovanna Fletcher for CBeebies. Now, our show is heavily based on learning through play, which is why the organisers of this event thought it would be lovely if I could introduce today's session, which is called Rediscovering Joy. Now, it's all about families and practitioners' journey towards playful connectedness. 4 years ago, before I'd started the Baby Club, if you'd asked me, I would have said I was a big believer in play and having fun with children and using it as a learning device. But now, if you'd ask me, I would say it's an integral part of the way that children actually learn. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I have changed the way I parent or changed the way I am as an early years practitioner, but being aware of what's being learnt does help to enhance those learning opportunities that are coming up all the time. While making the show, the charity Peeple were involved at every stage of the process, and they really opened my eyes to the different play activities we were modelling and the benefits that they had for the babies that were getting involved in the show. Now, this is why I went on to learn the Peeple Learning Together program, because I wanted to have a deeper understanding of what was going on. And it really did blow my mind when I did it and found out all the benefits of learning through play. If you were to ask someone who watched the Baby Club what we did on the show, they'd probably say that we sing songs, we play What's in the Bag, we read a story, and we generally have lots of fun. But if you were to then go on to break down that while we're singing the hello song, we are introducing babies to social situations and into having social interactions, and that while we're playing What's in the Bag, if we discover a ball and start playing with it, we are modelling turn taking, we're working on our fine motor skills, and we're discovering colours all at the same time. You know, you blow people's minds. So when you break it down like that to someone, suddenly you become aware that there are so many learning opportunities. One of the key things to remember and keep at the forefront of our minds when doing this is that for babies, most of the time, and for little ones, they're learning something or seeing something for the very first time ever. So, you know, they've never felt water before, they've never seen their reflection, they don't know what bubbles are. So when you have these little moments and these opportunities, it's like a magical world of discovery for them. And as adults, we've long forgotten this, so bearing it in mind when playing and interacting with little ones goes a long way to giving those magical moments the space that they need for little ones to sort of learn while they're doing it. And it also evokes happiness and connection, which we all want at the end of the day. We all want that. And talking about happiness and connection, that brings me to another important part about learning through play that I think everyone needs to remember while taking part in this session. I don't think that anyone will disagree with me that the last 18 months have been quite a tough time for families all over the world, and especially for children all over the world as well. But one thing that we know is that play, laughter, social interaction all go a long way to combating mental health issues. So I cannot stress enough how important it is that we play, we have fun, we enjoy ourselves while working with young people, because it's going to go a long way to helping their mental health, and it's going to go a long way to sculpting how they manage their mental health later in life. The last thing that I'd like to highlight is that for far too long, dads have been a little bit of a footnote in the early years area and anything related to it. It's slowly changing, and we will definitely get there in the end, but there's still a long way to go. Working on the Baby Club, we actually did an all dads episode once, which was the most fantastic experience. And I think the sole reason that everyone took so much away from it was the fact that it was a rare opportunity to champion males caring for babies and caring for little ones. So if you know a man or a father who is representing in this space, celebrate them, encourage them, support them. It's really important to me, which is why I started Dadvengers, which is a community, it's a website, it's a podcast and more that all goes towards supporting fathers on their journey through parenthood. If you'd like to know more about that, please do get in touch with me. I'm really passionate about it, like I said, and it's an important issue that I think everyone needs to be aware of.